Yeah, yeah.
That's something that would. Now I know where Fox News gets their news from. I get it.
I just want one of their wives to say, "Look, I was happy joining the military. He'd be away for 9 months, and I could do it with the pool boy." Just one time. Let's get it right.
Yes.
So I say this lady's really having another affair, and I say the secret lover is Carl Rowe. That's what they're showing.
Carl Rowe?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
No.
Can't she do better?
Yes. Yes. Another shriveled, you know what?
I think you can only see Carl Rove on the Discovery Channel.
Widescreen version.
Especially now.
All right, here we are. It's time for another episode of your favorite show. Oh, yes, here we are. Oh, wow, here we are. Well, welcome, everybody, to Tuesday. If you're here, you know what time it is, you know where you are, and you know you aren't sleeping with Petraeus. So, by the way, I just found out something I didn't know, and I don't know. You guys can search out Second Life and find her, but apparently regularly in world is Christina Aguilera.
Ooh.
Nobody knows for sure what her... Yeah, she's apparently in world all the time. That's what I found out from somebody who knows who she is, actually. Hello, Lizaday. How are you? Yeah.
Really?
Welcome.
Really?
Yep.
We'll have to watch The Voice tonight just so we can find out.
It's got to be really sad. Any of you ever do a test like one of those health things where they say, well, would you join our study group or whatever it is? And at the end of the thing, you find out you were on the placebo. I mean, that's got to be like really a bitch.
Story of my life.
Right. Yeah.
And Liz Day is in the house.
Yep, she sure is. She's coming on in just about an hour, right?
Yeah.
TV
She's
ads.
here right now.
Yeah, I love TV ads. I'll tell you, you know who you are when you watch television. If you watch like Fox, all the commercials are Depends, one of those little things that you drive you around, I watch MTV because the whole problem there is acne. I feel younger.
Well, they don't have dentures on Fox? Denture cream?
No. Well, every station has whatever. If you go to the classics, they're selling hearing aids.
You gotta have teeth that need denture cream.
But the thing about MTV is they sell acne cream, but they also sell Pampers. It's very, I don't know.
Yeah, I just learned something new, by the way, about
No,
denture cream.
Pampers for babies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's for teenage pregnancy.
Yeah.
Which is probably
You have
a large
6
part of
screws
their
and a plate in your elbow. Well, then you're ready for Thanksgiving dinner. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So they were talking about earlier, some of the people here were talking about jobs. If you had a job as tech support, you could just imagine, I could just imagine, hi there, I'm with tech support. You're having problems with your computer. First, go into the bathroom and cry for a little while. Come right back.
You're gonna
Because this is going to hurt.
You know this is gonna hurt.
Do you have any
Kinda like that
Advil?
waxing.
Do you have any Lortabs? How about something stronger? Got any heroin? Because you're going to need it when I get through with your computer. Now, first, no, forget the start button, okay? Get a screwdriver.
Next, pull out your checkbook.
Right.
I can understand your voice, so it can't be tech support.
Right.
Oh, gold star.
Don't you love that when they come? Hi there. My name is John Smith. Can I help you?
Thank you for calling tech support. My name is George Burns. May I help you, please?
Yeah, exactly.
I had to call Adobe support 3 times, and I swear to God, it was 3 different people, but they were all named Muhammad. I'm not kidding.
Are you sure?
They're all, yeah, well, that's what
Well,
they
at least
said.
Yeah. Muhammad. My name is Muhammad. From Cleveland. Yeah, exactly. Cleveland Muhammad. Yeah. By the way, word came out, about that guy Sandusky. He's only requested 2 channels on his TV: the Disney Channel and
God.
NFL.
Oh God. Disney Channel. Oh no. I'm surprised you didn't ask for Nickelodeon and all the other ones with kids. Okay.
Some high school football.
Yeah, exactly.
Football. I'm trying to think of all the things that he would. Yeah.
High school football.
Just the locker room post-game show.
There you go. And their towels. Hey, baby.
High school football musical.
Have you
That's funny.
That's Glee. Wait a minute. That's Glee.
It's Glee. I just think it's great. Petraeus and Alan were sort of like almost sharing the same girls. How did that work out, you know?
Yeah.
Sweetie, your general approved. What does that mean?
You're approved for general use.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Boy, this crowd
If this is your first time at this show, I'm sorry. You could join the group, or you could sleep with the general.
General
Hello,
audience
Racy.
only.
Hello, Echelon. How are you guys over there? Yeah. Yeah. And then they have a picture in the New York Times right now of a whole bunch of Chinese Liberation Army watching their planes through what looks like some sort of toy from Coleco. What the hell is You guys see this? Take a look at it.
1980s controller.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love it. Don't you? It's fantastic. Well, welcome. Apparently France, well, we can't even say whatever they're going to do next, right? Oh, I hear a siren outside the window. We have a building next door where people have gotten so old that you always hear sirens. Exactly. They found
Oh,
me.
it's a government office. Huh?
Ha 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 ha. So I have a Second Life bucket list. Does anybody have a Second Life bucket list? Because you don't know how much longer we're going to be in Second Life, right? So you got to get your bucket list down now. Yeah. One of the things is I'll finally straighten my inventory. My inventory's gone really out of hand.
never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I still have no cards for orientation.
I want to take my Excite parts and go over and see if they're updatable. Wouldn't it be terrible
Still
if we're
my
sorry this part will
torch.
no longer work? Hello, Ghost Speed. Yeah, the coffee cup list, exactly. I want to find the highest point in Second Life and jump. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Come on, one of you can do it. We get together and do it, right? Yeah, and I got to tell you something. What'd you say, Orkin?
Doing that. My brother
Did
took
he?
me to that.
How high
Yeah.
up? How high? How high?
I didn't know that was so new. You know, it was like I crashed.
Oh, so that's a long time ago when like 1,000 meters was high. Right.
No. He did space stations too, but there's a mountain you can jump.
Lawrence
on if
Lemmings.
You're into that.
Yeah.
Lawrence Lemmings.
Buy a sim named Texas and Serenity. Yeah. Yeah. Here's another thing. How many of you been in here in Second Life so long that there are 3 keys on your keyboard that you can't read the letters anymore, but as you know they are OMG.
Was that the up arrow, down arrow?
Most of the keys were torn off.
Oh, Marley just went, oh my God.
Actually, with Second Life, for me, it's Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
I just want one realistic thing to happen in Second Life in my bucket list. Like put on a pair of high heels and they hurt. Oh, no. Yeah. How about this for your bucket list? Have all your alts finally break up with yourself. Go off on their own. Go ahead. You've all grown up. Go out. Enjoy yourself. Don't come back. There are some people who have so many alts they don't remember who they are.
That is someone we know too. Oh
Yeah.
God, that is.
Shush!
I'm sorry.
How about just one last time, just before they shut it off, we all run butt naked through all of Second Life. PG Sims, every sim.
We all run, but banners saying the F word, right?
Yeah. We send Linden Labs a note. I'm sorry, I'm not going to log off. Yeah. I got a great show for Second Life that we could put together. Hoarders of Second Life. You know?
No.
Starring everyone in Second Life.
Oh man.
Well, no. How much is in your inventory? That'll do it.
Is that right, Bardo? More sex bets in PG than are here, right?
Call it inventory intervention.
Here are the 10 best reasons for being in Second Life. Learning to build, remember that? Do you remember the first time you came in and you had to learn to build? You went to a sandbox and people were making jet planes and they were making all sorts of shit and you could barely res a pine box. I felt like climbing in it and saying, that's it, the game's over. And yeah, and it was absolutely amazing because then you click on it and it says, you can't sit here. And remember you tried to sit in somebody's spacecraft? They said, you are not the driver. Well, I'm in the goddamn thing. I should be the driver. How many of you remember when somebody tried to teach you how to script? Wasn't that great? You put a comma here, an X there, a Z. Oh, great. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
no, I'm not interested. Yeah. How many of you learned how to lie in Second Life about your age, gender, feelings? And now you use that in First Life with your wife.
Yeah.
Yes, I really do love you. No.
Not today, honey. I have a headache.
Yeah. How many people here have bought more stuff in Second Life than they bought in First Life?
Are you kidding? By a mile.
Hell yeah.
That's easy.
It's my retail therapy when I can't do retail therapy. I go to Market
Lord.
Street.
I'm positive there's nobody in this room that ever played alone with their ex toys.
In real life, I think I got maybe 3 pairs of pants. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, here I got like 10,000 dresses. Oh, and in here I only have 3 pairs of pants. I don't wear them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much
By the way, they've got several disorders here in Second Life. One is obsessive compulsive disorder. It's called aligning prims.
Guilty. I know those people.
What about the people that try to get a
I
perfect
resemble that.
flush versus the rhombus?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, it drives them nuts. They figure out the map. Okay, it's going to come out perfect.
How many of you come to Second Life to forget about First Life problems, like your electric bill? All right.
I used to.
First
Now I go
up.
back to First Life to get out of Second Life.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I try to pay my rent in First Life with Linden's, but they won't take it.
I'm still looking for the pose balls when I walk in a bar. I don't know.
I can't.
Sit on this bag.
Right. You go into a bar, you click on a chair, and somebody says, what are you doing? I'm trying to sit, but it says it's a no-sit pose. Yeah, try that.
I have one.
First up,
Sorry,
CatBoy.
go
Oh,
ahead.
you have one? Go ahead. What is it? Go ahead.
We all have to join the dump Trump, right? Everybody, right? Come on.
Oh, right.
Dump Trump.
Dump Trump.
You know what's the great news about Trump? You don't
Oh.
have to worry about Trump because there really is a heaven. He and O.J. Simpson are going to be bunking together. So.
Yay! Buddies! Yay! Buddies! I love it.
And Macy is getting rid of him.
Yeah, they're gonna get
Macy's-
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What I hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Snooki and Lindsay Lohan are hanging out together too in heaven. We can get a whole bunch of people that are going to be hanging out in heaven together. Paul Ryan and Barry Goldwater.
Is that an S&M bar, by the way, Dr. Babcock?
Maybe.
Heaven and hell.
I'm a hoarder in Second Life. Real life, I never whore anything. Oh, yes, that's great. All right, CatBoy, you ready to get up here and
Yes,
start
I am.
your
All
gig?
right.
Yay.
All right. Are you up here already?
Yay. I'm up here. I'm done.
You're up here. All right. You got there faster than I thought. All right. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's all yours.
Anyway, I was a little confused when they said they wanted to dump Trump from the Macy's parade, because please, please, please don't tell me they got a giant inflatable blimp that's Donald Trump that they drag through that parade. Oh, they got a band.
Over.
I'm going to watch them blow up the balloons this year. Please, no.
And then, you know what? Please don't tell me that they got one of Rush Limbaugh. Oh wait, no, that's just Rush Limbaugh.
Oh.
That's not a giant blow-up doll. That's just him. Oh God. Anyway, I got a list of things here that I picked up off the internet. It is you might be Rush Limbaugh if. Let's see. You might be Rush Limbaugh if the only way you can relate to young people is that you have a high school education and you think you're an expert on everything. No, that didn't get much of a laugh. Okay. You can't figure out why insulting... Oh, no.
That, however, did.
You can't figure out why insulting most of America might affect the election. He went to high school. He dropped out of, well, whatever. They say, you claim you claim gays.
You have to explain them.
Yeah.
If you claim gays are out to ruin the sanctity of marriage, well, you're on your fourth wife.
Yeah. How about that?
Your bra size exceeds your IQ. You make left-wing kooks jealous of your success. I like that one. Okay. You're always ripping on junkies, accusing them of trading food stamps for crack, while you're tossing back OxyContin like Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the maturity of a teenage boy wrapped in the age-bloated carcass of a used car salesman. Oh. And the last one, you're deeper in the closet than a 1930s zoot suit. Alrighty.
I got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now today is National Animal Day, so everyone, let's have a moment of silence to remember your ex.
I saw him.
Okay.
Not that he were an animal, CatBoy. We'd still be married.
Yeah, right. Very good. That's the right comment. Thank you so much. If he had been an animal, he'd still be here.
I just wanted to. I just read something here. I wanted to show it to y'all. This is Canada's in the year 2013. This is our brand new dollar bill for Canada. God, I love our money. It looks like something from a Monopoly game. Everybody makes fun of our money. But the thing is, though, the Queen. The Queen is. I love how they depict the Queen because for the longest time she kind of looks like a queen. Now she looks like some old guy in drag. So,
That's Benny Hill, isn't it? Look at that.
Yes, it does. It looks like Benny Hill. You know what? I swear, if you showed this dollar bill, this $20 bill to Austin Powers, he probably would attack it and go, "It's a man, baby." That's what we got for money.
Do you feel Randy, baby?
Randy. Anyway, last night I heard Big Bird just called Mitt Romney, and he said, "Who's unemployed now, bitches?" And it's a shame about Mitt Romney because I really was looking forward to telling 4 years of jokes about magic underwear hanging on a wash line at the White House. I really was. I mean, we kind of missed out. I mean, okay, you did get Obama, which we wanted, but we missed out on a lot of potential comedy. We really did. I mean, did anyone notice Mitt Romney did not win in the state that he's governor in, but he kept winning in states that he would never own a home in?
Mississippi.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Anyway, there's a senator, I've forgotten her name, an openly gay Democratic senator has been elected, and I was thinking that the Republicans should do the same thing. They should elect at least one gay senator. You know why? Just once, they can have a gay affair without it being a scandal. I mean, wouldn't it? Seriously, wouldn't it?
That's true, actually. Yes.
Wouldn't it be great if you could just stand before, like, try to imagine, this is why I dressed up like this, try to imagine that I'm a spokesperson for the GOP. I know that's a stretch. And, you know, you're all like these press agents, and they're saying, "Oh, we heard that Senator so-and-so is having a gay affair." And he's standing right before them, and he's going, "Senator would like to admit that he's been having an affair with a man for the past 8 months with his husband." That would shut them the hell up. Don't you think? I mean, there wouldn't be anywhere to go after that. Anyway, did anyone catch after the election? We were all talking about the meltdown that was going on in Fox News last night. I'm sorry, not last night, but last week, where it was really, really bad. I mean, at the start of it, it was kind of like, I don't know. When it started going wrong, it was kind of like the Fox News people were talking the exact same way that junkies do when they promise they're going to be clean in a week. It's like, well, it's okay, we'll make it better. And by the middle of it, it was like watching Baptist parents listen to their high school star quarterback son come out to them as gay for Thanksgiving. And by the end of it, it was like watching the Human Centipede where the middle person was dead. I guess not a lot of people have seen that one. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. That's all I've got, but thanks for listening.
All right. Well, thank you. Whoa, fantastic. That was it. That's great. That's good. Okay. So apparently you're not invited to the Republican convention next year, just so you know.
Oh, no.
Turned off. Yeah, you had the opportunity.
I blew it. That was my audition for their
it,
spokesperson. I blew it.
I'm really sorry about that. Apparently, yeah. How many people come in here to forget about their problems in first life? Anybody? Anybody got problems in first life?
Right here.
You do? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you do. Walking around like that, you must scare the shit out of people in your neighborhood.
Tell Mom, it's just a phase, Mom. I'll get over it.
What are you talking about?
They must. The Walmart greeter must just really love you. Like, wow. Yeah.
If I could dress like an 90-year-old lady, I probably would get the job.
Any of you ever lie to somebody in first life because you really wanted to get home and just get into second life? Like, I'm really busy tonight. I'm just so busy. I got so much to do. It's incredible. Yeah, I got to do my laundry.
I did that before I came here.
Got to write a novel. I wonder what it's like to read War and... What's it like to read War and Peace in Braille? Got it.
Listeners.
Right? Yeah. Calluses, right? That's the answer. So good. Oh, that was a great answer. What reason, Brand? You can callus. I like. Have you had people call you like in first life, and you just tell them you're busy because you're in second life? You don't want to talk to them. Yeah.
I've got a meeting starting.
Yes.
I gotta go.
Another call.
Right.
Got a call. It's really important.
My iPhone address book has more Second Life people than First Life people's names and phone numbers in it. Yeah. How many of you eat and bathe less now that you play Second Life?
Ew.
Ooh.
No.
There are some.
No, not going there.
Ew.
I just bake. I don't have to bathe.
Yeah.
I just rebake. I don't have to
Control
bake.
Alt R, bathing taken care of.
Fresh as a daisy.
That'd be a great commercial. Control
Yeah.
Alt R, the new baking brand.
You know, there are many different First Life health issues that you can get from Second Life. Of course,
Such as?
well, you know, STD, carpal tunnel syndrome. You know, it's a hell of a thing to go to a doctor.
STD. I get an STD.
Right. Right. So let's just for fun throw a few. You know what I was thinking today? You know, Zynga isn't doing well. They should have known that after they saw what happened to Zingo in Second Life, right? Didn't we have Zingo in here at one time?
Yeah.
Do you think it was made by the same people as Zynga? Do you think he was playing Zingo and decided to name his company Zynga? Yeah. I hear Facebook is getting a facelift. That wasn't very funny. Okay. And in memory of a great comedian, I'll throw out a couple of George Carlins, and then next we're going to bring up, after I get a couple of them out, we'll bring up Doc. But here are some George Carlins. I don't have pet peeves. I have major psychotic fucking hatreds. Think of how stupid the average person is and realize half of them are stupider than that. Have you ever noticed that their stuff is shit and your shit is stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's one of his. I used to be an Irish Catholic, now an American. You know, you grow. If the Cincinnati Reds were really the first Major League Baseball team, who did they play? Honesty may be the best policy, but it's important to remember that apparently by elimination, dishonesty is the second best policy. If it's true that our species is alone in the universe, then I have to say that the universe is aimed rather low and settled for very little. Yeah, now I ask you this. There are 400,000 words in the English language, and there are 7 you can't say on television. What a ratio, 399,993 to 7. Do you know what they are? How many of you know what the 7 words are? Let's hear them.
Shit, piss, cock, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
No, it wasn't cock and cocksucker. It was just cocksucker, and that's it, okay? You went to 8. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Exactly.
But you can say schmuck. Well, explain that. And you can say schmuck. I guess people are really that dumb.
Well, that's because they're not Jewish.
They don't know. I guess
they don't know.
I guess the banned word. That's my point. Because if you can't say the word cock, putz and schmuck are 2 dicks, right?
Now you can even say less. With the Christian right, you can't say anything. What?
Yeah. In Simpsons, they've said merit a few times. You can't say merit in France. That's shit.
You can't say merde in France?
Yeah, it's the word
merit.
shit.
Well, not in a cartoon, you can't.
It's French for
You
shit.
can't?
Yeah. But they
You know,
say
you got to love France. I mean, here they you know, when, what was it, whoever he was, when he passed away, both his wife and mistress walked together to the funeral.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here,
I mean, can you imagine a general of the army just can't get a little action on the side? Jesus, you know, you read the old history books. They used to rape, plunder, and do all sorts of things, right?
Right.
Or was that just the senator from whatever? He's no longer a senator.
When I returned, Mary Jo and the car were gone.
There's another George Carlin. Then we'll go over to, right to Doc. So Doc, get ready to come right up here. The very existence of flamethrowers proved that sometime, somewhere, someone said to themselves, you know, I want to set those people over there on fire, but I'm just not close enough to get the job done. You ready, Doc?
Doc
Yeah,
is
I'm
on
ready.
the stage.
All right, go to it.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry I'm
You're
eating. I'm sorry I'm eating. I just got back from Colorado. God damn it, am I hungry? I can't understand it. Well, I'll let that one sink in for a minute. Dude, everything's so green. Okay.
Oh God.
I've talked all year about the election and politics. Now, finally, after all the hype, the election is over. They finally finished counting the votes in Florida. And I want to be the first one to report that George W. Bush has taken the state of Florida. However, Al Gore is contesting the vote, so this could go on for some time. Now, enough of that. We're going to get into my favorite, because I'm an entertainer. I want to get into entertainment news, okay? After months of speculation, Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming back to the big screen. I hope everybody heard this. Believe it or not, of all the movies he's going to do, he's going to come back and do another Conan movie, okay?
Oh God. Oh
All right.
no.
Now, I understand
Conan the Barbarian.
I understand the title of his latest movie is Conan the Septuagenarian. Okay. Now, because I have my press credentials, I was able to get a snippet of a small scene, advance release, in the Conan movie. So here we go. This is a scene from Conan the Septuagenarian. Okay.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh God.
Go for this.
Grom, you have invaded my city and killed my people. I will cut you to pieces with my sword. Damn, this sword is heavy. Okay, here we go now. Don't move. Damn it, you moved. Why did you move? I'll just hold you here till you die of old age, okay? But now, my greatest wish is to see Arnold return as the Terminator. That's the series that really made him famous, right? Now think about this. Even at his age, I'm sure he can still kick my ass. But they'd really have to update it for his current situation, right? So, here we go. A scene from the Terminator. So, you're a Terminator and you're sent here to kill me. How come you keep crashing on that motorcycle you're riding? I am the Windows 98 model. That explains everything.
Gosh.
That explains everything, yeah. I'm equipped with a state-of-the-art Intel Series 286 processor chip.
Oh my god.
I'm going to kill you now, but first I have a blue screen critical error. I must reboot and defrag my hard drive. But I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby. Now, think about some of the other movies he's done, right? How about an updated version of Kindergarten Cop? Remember that one? Right?
Oh my god. They're all
the scene where he's talking with the
Right.
little kids, He's talking with the kids and they're
It's
giving him
not a
trouble.
Puma.
They're talking to the kids, I have a headache. It might be a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Puma.
Okay, it might be a tumor. I don't know. Okay.
The biopsy doesn't come until Monday.
Or how about the Predator series, right? You know that in the first Predator where he's trying to get away and he slides down the hillside and he falls into the water. He falls into the water. Oh, damn it. I think I broke a hip. I've fallen and I can't get up.
He needs one of those things around his neck that would dial for him.
And then he swims back to shore, right? He gets up on the shore, he crawls up on the shore, and he looks down at his reflection in the water. I am one ugly motherfucker. Or how about a remake of True Lies? I love this movie, True Lies, with Jamie Lee Curtis, where they're captured, and she finally figures out that he's a slave, or that he is a spy, right? And she asks him, Harry, did you ever try any of my Activia yogurts? Yeah, but they were all bad. Or I got one more for you. How about Total Recall? Where he goes and he's a spy, and he's been put under hypnosis. He goes to that place, Recall, for his vacation. The guy walks up and he goes, "So, Doug, where do you want to go on your Recall vacation?" Well, I knew when I came in here, but right now I just can't recall. Who are you? Who am I?
Who are you?
I need to get my ass to Mars. But first, I need to get my ass to a toilet. I have a bowel movement coming, and I haven't shit in days. Get to the chopper! That's all I got for now, folks. If we need time,
Oh my God, is that great? Give it up. Let's give a big round of applause. Isn't that unbelievable? That is fantastic. Oh, we love you as Arnold. You are so good, you Arnold. Yeah. Well, now we don't have any more funny shit for the next half hour, but then we have Liz Day Solo coming up. Yeah. How many of you have one of those Linden homes they gave out free? Anybody still got one of those?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I went over to mine. All the grass is growing. That's what happens when nobody visits a place. Do you remember that? The grass just keeps growing. Yeah. They're beer cans, cigarette butts. It's really just terrible. I wrote a note to the Lindens. I said, could you come clean up the place, you know.
Clean his dump up.
Last year, my son lost his iPhone about 150 miles from home. It's apparently in a Mexican restaurant in a Days Inn. Now, that's frightening to think there's a Mexican restaurant in a Days Inn to begin with, all right? But I called him up to ask him to go look, of course, where else but in the bathroom. And they said, we're sorry, but you'll have to come here and look for it. We're too busy to look. That was actually a serious answer from the Mexican restaurant in a Days Inn. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, Tiny Empire's emperor was a bit upset with the vote last week. Apparently, from now on, when it says everyone above the rank of duke should pay a tax, the answer is off with his head. Yeah. Yeah. You know, having a smoking section in a restaurant is a little like having a peeing section in a pool, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, friends help you move, but real friends will help you move dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always remember, 3 out of 4 people make up 75% of the population. Next time you look around, just think about that. You know, people have the right to be stupid. It's just that they abuse that right. You know, they got a sign up that says, join the army, meet interesting people, kill them. Yeah. Marriage certificate is just another name for a work permit. No. Everybody having fun tonight? Let's look around the room. We got Leila is here. Oh, yeah. Echelon, how are you? I hope you're having fun. Lost Soul, are you having any fun there? Are you good with this? Because just want to be sure. We got, Zimblum, blah, 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 blah. How many of you can say subliminal? It's very subliminal, you know? That's why you can't say it, right? Okay, yeah. Pearlie's here. Think is here, of course. Think has been here so long that we can't believe that he's really old. All right, that was not funny. All right, that's it. All right, that's Sinov is here. Hey, Sinov, how are you? Yeah. I want to tell everybody something, and just because you're here, and I'll try to give you the link to it if I can. This is just a little thing to mention, that starting this weekend, if you've never been to any of these, the Machinima Expo starts this weekend. Now, this is all the great, many great machinimas, and just so you know, the final award day will be on Sunday from 9 a.m. Second Life time till when it's over, and I will be emceeing on the stage with Kinte, but you guys should go watch a bunch of these. Some of them are really good, some are not that good. There is prize money that's given out. This is a very big deal, and if you have never seen them, there are some terrific pieces done by friends of mine. Brino has done one, Paisha Pickens has done some, Pooky Amsterdam has some, so you can go through them and look at them. Okay?
My mother and I will be part of the panel on Saturday if people want to come and ask questions to my mom.
Well, that's fabulous. Okay, there you go. So you'll be there on Saturday. That's got to be the link I gave you will give you both where you can look at it in world or watch it stream and give you the entire schedule. So you can go there and look at all that. Yeah. So, by the way, there's a, there's a new survey coming, okay? And I want to prep you on what it's about so you make sure about this. It's going to ask you how many residents are in your household. You have to answer whether it's you, partners, prim baby, slaves, alts, bots, stalkers, all that stuff, right? Did anybody ever get to use God mode in Second Life? Yeah, I used God mode. All I got was a lot of complaints. Yeah, that's what is that? Yeah. And next up, with that quick little nothing joke, okay? Next up, we'll have our own Bubblepop. Bubblepop, you ready to get up here?
Yay!
Come on, Bubble.
Yeah, way to go.
Yay.
Hey, Bubblepop. Yeah.
Yeah, I got something great. I got Bubblepop's favorite quote of the week.
Oh, good.
Quotes, but I only got one this week. I decided I'm going to start off with it because of the news recently. And this quote is actually 25 years ago. Everyone know who Joe Namath is?
Yes.
Oh,
Famous
yeah.
Yes.
pro football
Jets.
NFL
Quarterback for
quarterback
the
by
Jets.
day, wore pantyhose by night.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Yep, sure did.
Mm-hmm.
When asked if he preferred grass or AstroTurf, he responded, "I don't know. I never smoked AstroTurf." 25 years ago, someone would have told me we would have a box in our home that had all the answers to any question you had, and then weed was going to be legalized. Why, I probably would have hopped on a pig and flew to Vegas. Yeah, the legalization of marijuana now in states of Colorado and Washington. Many states have cleared the use of marijuana for medical reasons, from cancer to glaucoma, and really changing people's lives. I just hope I'm not around 50, 60, 70 years from now maybe, and we see someone on Dr. Phil or Oprah that goes, "I used to be overweight and really lazy. Then one day, I tried meth."
Not overweight anymore.
No,
I
I'm
lost
skinny and
150
skimpy.
pounds, and I have the cleanest house in the neighborhood. This whole "say no to drugs" slogan, it always confused me, because if you're talking to drugs, you're probably already on drugs.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I was inspired today to look up the worst marijuana jokes on the internet. All right.
Okay.
A whole bunch of them for you. I hope you're ready. Why'd the
Dude, let 'em
stoner
fly.
cross the street to get to his dealer's house?
Ooh.
Hey, I didn't say they were the best ones. I said these are the worst ones. All right.
Well, you didn't lie.
Why is a roach
didn't
clip?
lie.
Why is a roach clip called a roach clip? Because potholder was already taken. What's the difference between a drunk and a stoner at a stop sign? Well, the drunk guy runs it while the stoner sits there and waits for it to turn green.
That's a good one.
How do you get a one-armed stoner out of a tree? Wave at him.
Oh, smack.
Oh,
That must have hurt. Yeah.
What do you call a stoner spilling his weed all over the floor? Drug abuse.
You abused your drugs.
Yeah. What do you call a stoner that does not inhale? Mr. President.
Bill Clinton.
Why did the stoner plant Cheerios in his backyard? He thought they were donut seeds. How many stoners does it take to screw in a light bulb? Screw it, we got lighters. If there are two stoners in the back of the car, who's driving? The policeman. How did Sally the stoner burn her ear? She answered the phone while ironing her clothes, you see.
Ouch.
Okay. Believe it or not, I got one more.
Ooh.
Oh, we
on
believe
here.
you.
Phone rings. Hello, is this the FBI? Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir? I'm calling to report my neighbor, Billy Bob Smith. He's hiding marijuana inside his firewood. Thank you very much for the call, sir. So the next day, the FBI agents descend on Billy Bob's house. They search the shed where the firewood is kept, and using axes, they bust open every single piece of wood, but they can't find any marijuana. So they swear at Billy Bob and left the house. The phone rings at Billy Bob's house. Hey, Billy Bob, did the FBI come? Yeah, they did. Did they chop your firewood? Yep. Well, happy birthday, buddy. Those are the worst possible jokes I could find. Thanks, Lauren, for letting me share.
Whoa, thank you, thank you. You guys rock.
Good.
Fantastic.
That
Oh,
was
let's.
great.
Yeah, we got a good night. You could be surprised. Sometimes the show is good. Sometimes it's not. It's like a nut. By the way, hi, Lisa out there. Good to see you. Dr. Fran, always here. Ashlon. Jamie is always here. Jamie Jordan's here. Yeah, looking around the room at all the different people that are here. Elizaday's up in about, 15 minutes. We should be able to fill up time with that, right? And you guys should tell all your friends to come to here every Tuesday at 5 p.m., rather than do something interesting, you know? Yeah.
Something worthwhile.
By the way, I want you to know the categories for the Second Life Oscars for 2013. Best Male Disguised as a Female is one of the categories.
Anyone
Best
wanna
Recorded
know?
Singer Pretending to be Live. Best Animated Short Furry.
Space junkie.
Best Foreign Avi.
Foreign happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if you look behind me, you see up here, that's Ruth. I don't know how many of you remember that. That was the original Ruth. Do you see that?
That's good old Ruth. That's right.
Yeah. In version 4.0, they're renaming Ruth Ken. That's just the way it's going to be.
Okay.
You know, I want you to see Ken, version 4.0.
But is it going to have Lyndon stamped on his behind instead of Mattel?
Yeah, exactly.
Just curious. Just curious.
Here's a joke from crap from way back when. Why was the blonde's laptop in the shop for 2 weeks? She brought up maps in Second Life and then tried to fold them back up again. It's an old joke from way back when. Thank you, crap. Yeah. Yeah, I heard this guy in Second Life saying to his partner, had a great idea the other day, but I couldn't get it to res, to which he answered, you said that in First Life last night. No. What's worse than asking your husband when he's at the drugstore to pick up tampons or batteries? What do you think's worse? No.
Depends on what size batteries are.
Thinking.
Some other great Carlins, okay? Catholic, which I was until I reached the age of reason. Here's a bumper sticker I'd like to see. We are the proud parents of a child whose self-esteem is sufficient that he doesn't need us promoting his minor scholastic achievements on the back of our car.
Big bumper sticker.
I love and treasure individuals as I meet them. I loathe and despise the groups they identify with and belong to. God bless the homicidal maniacs. They make life worthwhile. I've never seen a homeless guy with a bottle of Gatorade. That's true, right?
Yeah.
By the way, next week is Thanksgiving. So if you're cooking or making Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, don't forget, fix a plate, find somebody down the block and give it to them, you know. It's somebody that you, right?
Yes.
Let's make sure we do that.
Love you, Lauren.
Absolutely,
Yes.
By the way, here's another Carlin. What year did Jesus think it was?
Year of our me.
That's a really good question.
You ever wonder why Republicans are so interested in encouraging people to volunteer in their communities? It's because volunteers work for no pay, and Republicans have been trying to get people to work for no pay for a long time. All right. One thing leads to another. Not always. Sometimes one thing leads to the same thing. Ask an addict. The future will soon be a thing of the past. The real reason you can't have the 10 Commandments in a courthouse, you cannot post, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not lie, in a building full of lawyers, judges, and politicians. It creates a hostile work environment. Yeah, you gotta love this guy, right? Eventually, alas, I realized the main purpose of buying cocaine is to run out of it.
Okay.
I never joined the Boy Scouts. I don't trust any organization that has a handbook.
God.
And this other one was, I would never want to be a member of a group whose symbol was a man nailed to 2 pieces of wood. Yeah. Have you ever noticed that the lawyer always smiles more than the client? I have noticed that. Yeah.
He's getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, just to ask, just to be sure, is there anybody here in the room that has a joke they'd like to tell? Because we like you, if you're first time here and you have something you'd like to say, you're more than welcome to pipe in right now, and we'll mute all of you, so it's all right. No, but how many of you are good at muting your first life partner? They don't know it, right? So anyhow, Crap told me the other day that Linden's are now offering premium members a new feature that's called They'll Res First.
VIP resing.
VIP resing, exactly. How about that? Yep. So here's another one, a couple more of Carlin, then we'll move on. Capitalism tries for delicate balance. It attempts to work things out so that everyone gets just enough stuff to keep them from getting violent and trying to take other people's stuff. What was the best thing before sliced bread? I have as much authority as the Pope. I just don't have as many people who believe it. Right? Oh, Lisa, you leaving? Were we so terrible? You're gone. Okay. Lizaday, when do you want to get up here and start getting yourself set up? Just type it in and we'll give you some room. I think you still got another, we got 8 or 9 minutes, but I don't know how long it takes you to get set up. Anytime. Oh, you want to set up anytime? All right, I'm going to get off the stage so you can set up anytime you want. That way we know you're able to do it, because there's a whole bunch of stuff with setting up sound and stage. For some reason, I can't stop. All right, that's not working. Okay.
You're all right.
I should be off. Am I off the stage finally?
You're
Yes.
off the stage.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
You're looking
All right.
good.
I never know where I am. By the way, for those of you who haven't cammed down on the, whoops. Ooh. I want you to see, if you look down at the bottom there on the stage itself, you'll notice who that is. That's Ruth Madoff. She's the person that Ruth Linden was copied after, so you can see the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice? I mean, seriously, it looks like that, doesn't it? Does size matter in Second Life?
Well, if it doesn't, you can always stretch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, they're going to bring back Update Wednesdays. That's what they should do. They should every now and then just simply pick a day in Second Life and return us to whatever we look like at that time and what it all looked like. So when we logged in, we go, holy shit. Wouldn't it be great?
That would be
They could do that, right? Isn't that possible? Just flip the clock back. Yeah. What's that say here? Okay. God, I can't read any of this print anymore. That's great. And I have contacts in, no less. So anybody working on anything really interesting that they want to mention before we get Lizaday up here going? Anybody got a show?
Let me mention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our comedy writing team has been working hard. CatBoy has a plan, and several of the others of us are also working on it. And we would be very happy if we had some more people come in to help us write a lot of script.
Oh, great. Could you give me those dates so I can find myself busy in First Life?
Every Saturday evening at 5 o'clock SLT.
Oh, okay.
Every
Yeah. I
third
don't know if
Sunday
I
of the
find the
month,
fact
Footlight Confidential. It is a talk show to be recorded for podcast later. All things performance, RL and SL if you're interested in being on the show. Send me a note card or drop me an IM.
And I'm going to get on that show. We just have to find a third, whatever it is. Third Saturday, is it? A third Saturday?
Third Sunday.
Third Sunday.
Thinker was my first guest. And how lucky can a girl
and don't
be?
forget, by the way, Machinima this weekend, and we've got Explorer doing part of her thing. Those of you who came in late, those of you have already left, right? Yeah. So,
they miss out.
Right.
And CatBoy has released a video too. CatBoy can
a video. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the movie I've been working on for about 2 or 3 months now. It's the sequel to Blade Runner Dream.
Oh, good. Did you enter it in the Machinima contest?
No, because they stopped on October the 8th. I didn't make it.
Oh, it's too bad.
I know.
You
well,
can
maybe
do it
next year.
time.
Yeah, next year I'll put something in. But I can put it in, if anyone wants to see it, I can put it in general chat right now if you were interested.
Why don't you put it in?
Yeah, my first life girlfriend thinks it's the Mashugana contest. She doesn't understand at all what's going on around here.
Come on.
It's on YouTube. So put it on
But you found a nice Jewish girl, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Just wondering, Lauren, do you and her exchange
Who's the bigger
outfits?
fish? Wait, Lauren, I have
Good
a better
question.
Wait, Lauren, I have a better question. Who has the better shoe collection?
Oh, it depends.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, what about the purse collection? Ooh.
Well, she has. Who has purses in Second Life? Wasn't that kind of ridiculous? Purses.
There it is.
I remember the first time I came in Second
Worse
Life,
than
and some girl
purses,
said, "Oh, I'm
perfume."
Commando." I said, "You're Commando. What does that mean? You're a fucking killer?" And she said, "No."
Did you ever see perfume in Second Life?
Yeah, did you remember that?
That was-
Yeah,
yes,
that came with
that
vibrators that vibrate. You could get one of those too. I called up Excite. They sold a vibrator set, 5 different speeds. I tried to return it.
Sure, that wasn't the muscle relaxer. I mean, the back relaxer muscle.
Right. Here's another question that happens to be on the latest of the new surveys. What level of education have you obtained? Here are the levels to see where you are. Orientation Island. Well, obviously, most of you must have passed that or you would not be here, right? Okay. Yeah. The shelter classes. Advanced classes through Outdoor, the Builders Brewery. Graduated from Woodbury or Rockcliffe University. That's what I want to put on my resume. I went to Rockcliffe University in Second Life. Right.
I want to meet the person who failed
Scripts and
Orientation
music, the
Island.
library.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I'd like to put on it, I got a master's degree in gore. All right. Let us know when everything's ready, Jay Wheels.
I'm still listening, Lauren. We still got a couple minutes.
Okay.
I don't think she's
No
quite
problem.
ready.
Just want to make sure. All right. Then there's what level customer are you? Basic, premium, concierge, enterprise, or have you just given up and moved to the reaction grid? How many people still go to the reaction grid? I think Open Worlds is a lot like Circuit City. Gone. Eastman Kodak is coming out of bankruptcy. Nobody knows what they're going to do, but they're going to come out of bankruptcy. They got $750 million to do what?
To do what?
They invented digital photography and put themselves out of business.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Well, no. How about retro? How about we go backwards now and reinvent the wheel again?
I'm hearing Liz, folks.
All right, guys, let's just go over to stream, and thank you so very much. Love you all.
Awesome
I have
show.
to relog.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to relog. I'm coming right back.